The eruption of Mount St. Helens on May 18, 1980, was one of the most dramatic geologic moments in American history.
Friday, the 13th.
We are awed, and rightly so, by the forces of destruction at loose in the world in this nuclear era.
5 seconds left in the game. Do you believe in miracles? Yes! Unbelievable.
John Lennon, singer, songwriter, leader of a musical group that led a generation. Earlier this week he was killed. Today, New York and the world mourn.
Fans waited and debated over which of the plausible suspects had pulled the trigger.
Pick a number.
From any number of bamboozled oil barons
I'll get you for this if it's the last thing I do.
to JR's neglected, long-suffering wife, Sue Ellen.
Tell me, JR, which slut are you going to stay with tonight?
He told me you killed him. No. I am your father.
Not true.
I don't understand. What do you mean kill you?
Me? Kill me? Start here. Kill me first. Do me a fucking favor. Because you're driving me crazy. You're a killer. You're a big shot. Just kill. You're a killer.
Excuse me, what do you mean by you, though?
President Carter won a major victory today in his bid to boycott the Moscow Olympic Games because of the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan.
Here's Johnny.
Another one bites the dust.
Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and we're going to look at game number 12 in our 20 from 1980 series. And this was one of the harder games you'll ever play. This was created by Williams in 1980. Very tough game with ridiculous controls, and this is called Defender. Great sound effects though, and great gameplay, but boy is it hard. The control panel is just insane. It's a joystick, there's tons of different buttons. There's hyperspace, there's fire, there's smart bomb, you even have to press a reverse button to reverse your direction. Well, the controls that you have are an up and down joystick, a reverse button, a hyperspace button, which you should never really use, a thrust button, a fire button, and a smart bomb button. And your general goal in the game is to rescue all the humanoids that are being captured by these green creatures called landers. There's various different enemies that try to make your life completely miserable, and they will in a short amount of time, because they love to swarm you and shoot the living hell out of you. But you will get an extra life every 10,000 points, and you will also get an extra smart bomb, and you can stock up on them if you're really good at this game. I definitely am not. And there you freed a humanoid from a lander trying to steal it. And you can make them drop the humanoid by shooting them. They're trying to take the humanoid to the top of the screen where they'll turn it into a mutant, which will try to kill you. And they're very annoying. But if you let the humanoid fall a small distance, very small distance, after shooting its lander, it can survive and you'll get bonus points. Or you can fly up and catch it as it drops and then deposit it on the ground for extra points. And we'll get started. The smart bombs are awesome. They are what they say they are. They'll take out all the enemies on the screen at once. You can accidentally destroy the humanoids yourself by shooting them. You can fly below those mountains, they won't destroy you, don't worry. And there I saved a humanoid, dropped him off. Once you destroy all the enemies, there I used one smart bomb, collected another humanoid. Once you destroy all the enemies, you will get bonus points the number of wave times 100 points for each humanoid left. There was a sequel, of course, to this called Stargate or Defender 2, and I might like it a little better than this one. This one's just too damn hard for me. I was never good at this. You can collect, oops, damn it, I didn't quite catch it in time. I think you can collect more than one at once. More than one falling humanoid. But yeah, those mutants are really annoying. There are other creatures called bombers, and they will leave space mines in their wake. Those aren't that much of a threat. The swarmers and pods are a real pain in the butt. When you destroy the pods, they release a bunch of swarmers, and they're hot on my tail right there, and each one loves to shoot at you, and they love to follow you. And I think later on in the game you have to destroy all the pods that you come across, and that really sucks. Yeah, I am not good at this game. I've never been good at this game. I don't like it nearly as much as a lot of classic gamers. I've got to admit, though, the sound effects are crazy awesome, but the difficulty is just too much for me. If you take too long in a wave, then the baiter, little flat green guy, will start to hound you, and he will not leave you alone, and he is just as fast as you are, if not faster. But you just have to destroy all the enemies that first appear in the stage, or that type of enemy. Note that one group of landers will appear, and then shortly after, another group will appear. And note that you have a scanner at the top, and the little tiny dots will tell you where enemies are, and the screen scrolls as you move left or right. And you'll hear that sound effect. Whoops, I think I destroyed the humanoid too. You'll hear that sound effect to tell you when a humanoid is being abducted. I hope you have a great 4th of July today. I didn't light off any fireworks. I don't really do that anymore, but there's plenty of neighbors who do. And my dog isn't bothered by the sound of fireworks going off, so I walk around to look at the fireworks in the neighborhood. But yeah, I hate the baiter. Damn it. I was telling you earlier not to use the hyperspace button. It's because at least half the time it seems that it just destroys you. You reappear somewhere and you blow up. There's just certain things about this game I do not care for, and there's my last smart bomb. But you get an extra life and an extra smart bomb every 10,000. I might have destroyed a humanoid while I was flying around. That is my game of Defender. If you let all the humanoids get captured or destroy them yourself, the planet will be destroyed. And then you will have to face all mutants. And some pods as well. But those mutants are a real pain in the butt. And we'll look at a little bit of the planet being destroyed. And you will have to keep facing those mutants, keep going through those waves with the planet destroyed until you get to a multiple of 4 for the wave level. And if the planet blows up on stage 3 and you destroy all the mutants, then the next stage is 4, so you'll automatically have the planet restored and all the humanoids back. If you have just like 1 or 2 humanoids left to watch, that might be better. Just keep them on the screen and stick around and blow away all landers that are coming. That's Defender by Williams in 1980. And Williams was spearheaded by such luminaries as Eugene Jarvis and Larry DeMar. I put on an invincibility cheat here so the enemies just get destroyed when they run into me. And they do love running into you, or shooting you. Well, yeah, we'll look at me, God, I hate those pods and those little swarmers. Pain in the butt. But there goes the planet. The last humanoid was abducted, And so I have all these mutants I have to deal with, plus bombers, plus pods and swarmers. Just look how much they hound you. It's ridiculous. You can shake the mutants. The baiters, not so much. God, this game is freaking hard. We'll just look at a little bit of gameplay with me in mutant land with my planet destroyed. I remember seeing Defender pretty much everywhere. Can't really remember where I first saw it. Probably a pizza place or something. But yeah, it's popular. I mean, the sound effects are fantastic. But the difficulty level is just way too high for me. I cannot get into this game like a lot of other people did. That is Defender by Williams in 1980. And there we go back to the planet restored with all the humanoids again. But that was Defender, and I hope you had a fantastic 4th of July. I thank you for watching game number 12, which is Defender by Williams in 1980. I think it was basically released in 1981, really early 1981, but I'm still going to classify it as 1980. Well, this is Crazy Clown Radio, so thanks for watching Defender, game number 12 in my 20 from 1980 series. I hope to see you soon with game number 11. Hope you stay safe and shoot off lots of fireworks if that's your thing. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.